from chris.pirillo.com, just helping all of those of you who love watching CNN.com live learn a little bit more about the world of technology around you and how it can benefit you. So let's say you're out and about and you want to update all your friends to let them know what you're doing. How do you do that? Do you call everybody up on their phones and say, hey, I'm doing this? That's a little invasive. You could use a service called Twitter. Now, if you've never heard of Twitter before, I'm kind of surprised because it's taking the internet by storm. With Twitter, they ask you one simple question. What are you doing right now? Can tell your friends what you're doing right now. So I've got twitter.com pulled up here, and it says, what are you doing? And I'm saying, recording a segment about Twitter right now on CNN.com. And then I press the update button, and instantaneously, thousands of my friends, or internet friends, I couldn't say they're my personal friends, not every one of them, but now they know exactly what I'm doing. What's the value of this? Well, again, if you're trying to connect with other people or you want to let your friends know what's going on, and you don't want to get lost amid a whole bunch of clutter of a website that you're really never going to use other than keeping your friends updated, well, that's where Twitter comes in, because that's all you can do on the website. You go there and you tell people what you're doing. No extra fancy photo uploading capabilities and video recording. It's just simple. What are you doing? And you only have 140 characters to say what you are doing. Why? Well, because it's built with mobility in mind. That's right. You can access Twitter right from your mobile device, and it's got a nice interface built specifically for mobile devices. What are you doing? Typing on a mobile device. Of course, I'm not really keying that in right now. It's coming across like... But I'm going to press update anyway, because this is going to be funny. I'm going to show you something here. So I'm updating it here. I pressed update. Okay, it's reloaded. So I'm going to go back to the web after I typed in on my mobile device. I'm going to go to my archive here on twitter.com, and I'm going to zoom in. Give me a second. And I'll show you. I typed in... That was the update that I just posted to Twitter, which, of course, people who aren't watching the segment are going to have no idea. They're probably thinking that my dog got a hold of the mobile device. But now people know that, because I got a few thousand people following me. And it's interesting because now I get to connect with people who I already know. But more importantly, I get to meet people that I don't know. So like this weekend, I'm heading off to Texas to meet up with my brother and meet my nephew for the first time. I'm an uncle. And then I'm going to say, hey, I'm in Plano, Texas. Is anybody else here? Do we want to meet up? And then I get to meet people who I already may have known on the internet or may not have known. But I've made this connection using Twitter. It's a free service, twitter.com. And it's so much fun. It's addictive because all you're doing is just saying what you're doing. There's nothing to understand about it other than just knowing that you can explain to the world what it is you're doing, no matter where you are. Whether you're at your desktop or whether you're on your mobile device, you can just tell people what you're doing. And then they can follow you. They don't even need to have an account to follow you. But if they have an account, then you can interact with them. And okay, admittedly, I'm getting a little excited, but you can imagine the possibilities with a service as simple and clean and straightforward as twitter.com. So, thanks again for allowing me to take up a few minutes in your day, and hopefully this website will help. If you know of any other cool websites that I might be able to share with the rest of this community, feel free to email me. I'm Chris Pirillo at CNN.com, and of course, if you'd like to catch me on the web, I happen to stream live too on my own website, and I'm typically talking tech, sometimes doing interesting things, and you can follow me on Twitter if you want. And by the way, CNN also has a Twitter account. They've got thousands of followers there too, so you can follow CNN on twitter.com. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Of course, this is CNN, and this is Will E.